Alright, here we go. Okay, let's see. Gonna put that up there, and what's there, I guess, and that wasn't very smart. We'll do that there. Okay. Yeah. So, last time on the exciting adventures of Shantae, I whipped my hair back and forth and back and forth. But also, I think I went the entirely wrong way to try to find Mt Pointy. I need to find Mt Pointy. If I don't find Mt Pointy, what's the point? I got started right away because I meant to start earlier, but I got distracted being dumb. Nighttime's a dangerous time to travel, so I'll just wiggle my butt for a while and wait for time to pass, I guess. Nah, heck with it. Let's fight. V, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I know you're tired, so I really appreciate you coming out. It means a lot to me, and I hope that this is a pleasant lead-in to your sleeper sleeps. Not this time. Scorpionock woman. The giant sandworms. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what they're called. Thank you so much for the host today. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, those are like... Twin mold? I think they're twin mold. Well, thank you for shouting out Riddy. She is just the best streamer that I've ever seen. Like, there are so many good streamers out there, but Riddy just passes by them all. And thank you for shouting out V, doubly so. She's a wonderful lady, wonderful streamer. Definitely deserves your time. And follow. Plus, just so fantastic. I'm right about what? Yeah. Come here, Scorpionox. Ah, you're mean, Scorpionox. Fight me. Give me your monies. She's so good at elusive streams. How you doing, Reddy? Thanks for being here. What was I right about, Toria? Was I right about the snake sandworm enemy? Twin mold? She's so good, it's elusive stream, secret club stuff. This true. Wait, can I climb up that with a monkey? Oh, already being the best streamer. I think I've tried climbing up here with a monkey before, and it doesn't do anything. But Monkey. Yep. Now I gotta look it up. Sand Snake Enemy Zelda. Sounds like a turn night. Let's see bosses with different names. What was I thinking of? Oh. Yeah. Okay. So in one game, you face... Spoilers. You face a boss that is a giant sand snake. And that boss is called Twin Mold. V will see it eventually. Blake, thanks so much for the host. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. How are ya? I don't want to go that way. I will whip those baddies. Well, that hurt. We gonna whip it real good. Yeah, I thought so. I thought you were almost dead. Monger time! Monger, monger, monger. Thought you get so hard. Well, before you go to sleep, V, and when you do, I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, and I hope this helped make it even more relaxing, slip away into sleepy sleep. Wow, that just aimed right at me and killed me. Oop. Whoop. This monkey's gotta fly. Let me talk about a movie I watched last night. It was called Christmas Presents. I just want to stop by and say hey to one of my fave bros right here. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hey to Riddy and V. They're both great bros and gals. Can't blame me for wanting to stop by and say hey to them. So I watched this movie last night. It was called Christmas Presents. It was a horror Christmas movie. I don't think I do anything. Yeah, I can't do anything. Whatever, Jared. I know you're the best. Shh. Don't let my ego hear you. It might feel something good. Thank you, shout out G. He may not be streaming currently, but he does some fantastic YouTube videos. I'm gonna die. There I go. That are definitely worth checking out. Yeah, so it's called Christmas Presents, and I don't quite understand why it took place at Christmas. It didn't really need to. Like, no part of it made me think, this is what makes this a Christmas movie. But I'll try to explain it as best as I can. I jumped right into that. And we're happy to have you here for as long as you can, G. Can be here, G. As long as your internet allows. So yeah, Christmas Presents. So far as I can tell, this group of friends who constantly just ridicule each other and make each other feel bad and then got drunk and stripped down to their underwear. The latter, presents, like something, presents, as in like something has a presence around us. The latter. Yeah, so this group of friends wind up getting together. Yeah. I don't do that with my friends. Well, you don't do that with your friends, but they do it with their friends. They didn't really seem like good friends. Val, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. How are you? They don't really seem like really good friends, but the movie's like, they're friends. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, movie, don't... I understand. So they do that. They decide to very obviously make it presents. Just go, Nick. Of course. You're friends. I'm glad you're doing pretty good. They make it abundantly clear that a few of the characters are, for whatever reason, they make it abundantly clear that some of the characters are gay. And, I mean, that's fine and everything. It doesn't bother me, obviously. They really didn't mean to make it so apparent. But they did. And just randomly about 20 to 30 minutes into the movie, they finally reveal what the plot is of the movie. It's not just them running around in their underwear, taking pictures of each other. I hate these scarecrows. They need to go away. But, in fact, they've randomly run amok, and they ran amok of an African trickster god, somehow in England. A West African trickster god just wound up hanging out in England. And they very blatantly say and express, he doesn't really do any harm, he just messes with people, because he's a trickster. But then, almost immediately after they say that, one of them gets killed by this African trickster god. I believe the first one to die wound up being one of the lesbian women. That they blatantly made apparent that she was a lesbian. Because good movie writing. And the way she dies is just so bizarre to me. Also, the way they figure out what's going to happen to her is also bizarre to me. Oh, don't worry, they get dressed in order to die. They're not heathens. Riddy already knows about this because I was talking to her about it while I was watching it. But they figure out that the African trickster god uses God, I hate these scarecrows. Give me health. The African trickster god decides to kill them by using their greatest fears against them. Which is whatever. And the First Lady, they express after she dies that she was always claustrophobic. And she winds up dying because Riddy's helping. I died. Anyway, Val was talking about some movie I watched last night. Right. Anyway, the first person to wind up dying in that movie we're going out like a boss. Like, I was killed by a spider in daytime. That's how I want to go. It was called Christmas Presents. It wasn't very good. Yeah, so this lady, let's just call her Donna or something. Donna's up in their room, and it's dark and everything, and she sits in the bed with like two other people, and the two other people look at a piece of paper that's nearby, and it just says LDB on the paper, and somehow from that the two people figure out that LDB is an acronym that stands for Lesbian Deathbed. And then as soon as they announce that out loud, the obvious acronym, as described, they see that the bed folds up on itself while Donna, the lesbian, is sitting in the bed, and she gets crushed and dies. LDB. So I don't know how they figured that out, but they did. They're super sleuths. Trying to go monkey. And then a little bit later on, another lady winds up going into a room, and I'm not... It wouldn't have worked as well if Fred was sitting, it's true. Let's talk as Tony was saying it's kind of a ton of zombie elves, but it turned out, well, it turns out it's actually a schizophrenic shopping mall singer who actually just went on a massive killing spree. It could happen to anybody. It could happen to the best of us. Oh, I can just go through here, I think. Haha! Monkey, monkey, monkey! Anyway, the next person that passed was another lady. She wound up going to the room. I have a question. If you were in a slasher cheesy movie, how would you be killed off? I'd probably be inflated like a balloon by some unnatural means. And then just blow up like a balloon. Because that's how it works in slasher films. So yeah, the next woman, we'll just call her Dana, because I was so original. Dana's in there. Donna already died, so it's just Dana now. Dana's in a room, and she sees, for the first time, the African trickster god, like Anansi or Anansi or whatever. And Anansi is just standing there, looking like a lower quality Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie. And they just randomly singing, they're randomly singing a song. I'll be the guy accidentally kills himself trying to play hero, like charge a killer and self-impair myself with my own weapon. Oh. Gotcha. So Dana goes in the room with poor man's Ivan Ooze, Anansi. And third time's a charm, right? And Anansi is just singing along to a song that was like, "My daddy never bought me a Bow Wow." And for whatever reason, this just set off something inside of Dana, and it caused her to throw up buttons, and she threw up buttons until she died. And I didn't quite understand why that happened, but it did, and that's how she died. So I guess her fear was throwing up buttons, and the fact that her daddy never bought her a Bow Wow. I already went to the save room. So that, yeah, buttons. There's the bathhouse that I was looking for. Who wrote this? I don't know. So, still, and this is like 3/4 of the way through the movie. I still have no idea why it was a Christmas set movie. But whatever, who needs to know that kind of stuff? And yes, I do remember Mindy's and Buttons. Mindy's always asking, why? Why? Okay, I love you, bye-bye. Wow, that was just terrific. Look at Val's doing that. Oh, please, don't try to be a hero, please. Heroic music plays as Val charges Jason. Ready as a killer. Yeah, so some other stuff happens in the movie. It's eventually revealed that somehow the groundskeeper that lived a little bit farther away from the main house where all this bad stuff was happening for no reason, had a deal with Satan, who is also apparently in leagues with Anansi, despite being two different religions. I mean, we can call him Willie if you want to. Oh, because Groundskeeper Willie. I get you. I get jokes. Get in your corner. Okay. So yeah, it's eventually revealed that somehow he's, Arby, the guy who thinks he killed the bad guy. See, it wasn't so hard. Gets stabbed from behind by the not dead killer. Legit. These are legit ways to go. So yeah, the groundskeeper who appeared once, he's evil. He somehow brought Anansi. It's cool. Satan and Anansi are old poker buddies or something, I guess, in this movie. So it's fine. I should stop running into things. I'm so good at it. So someone made a deal with Satan Hitler, apparently. So yeah, he's revealed at the very last moment that he was a player somehow, despite only being in the movie for about 90 seconds before. Which, of course, I guess was predictable because he was slightly unusual and kind of cryptic in what he was talking about. And he winds up... The last girl gets into his truck at the end of the movie, thinking that she's gonna escape with him, but, you know, as I said, he's evil, so watch out, girl. But she didn't watch out, she didn't listen to me. And then she got hit with a hammer to the face, and then put into a giant crate, because that's normal. Just like everything else, totally normal. Dang it. Yeah, so she gets put into a crate, and then the crate is lit on fire the next day, the day after Christmas, and the evil old groundskeeper was just said, and that's why they call it the Boxing Day Blues. And I'm like, they set up this entire movie to take place on Christmas just so they can make the Boxing Day Blues joke, didn't they? They started from there, and then tried to build a movie around that one stupid joke. Unsuccessfully. Bravo movie. I haven't seen a slasher either. I love Cabin in the Woods, but I call it a satire more than a true slasher. I've seen the slasher episode of Psych. I think I've seen that too. Happy Death Day, sort of a slasher. I saw one recently that was surprisingly good. Is that the one with the clown? I'm sure she had a great Christmas. I hated that movie. I just hated it so much. The Christmas Presents movie. It is okay. I've seen it. I don't really have a favorite one because a lot of them are pretty much the same and pretty predictable. I kind of like Summer of '84. Oh, Death Day was the baby. Let's write a... Okay, yeah, we can totally write a script about slapping spaghetti. The sassy spaghetti schlapper. The most terrifying schlapper that ever schlapped. It'll be great. It'll be hype. Best movie 2020. Best movie every year. We're gonna need V as the schlapping spaghetti bird. It's only the right thing to do. Speaking of movies, yes. Whee! The sassy spaghetti slasher. I mean slapper. As portrayed by V. Budke. I'd watch it. But that's not saying much, based on all the things I've watched. You finally had the final cut of your first short film, 6. Oh, nice. That's really awesome. The Spaghetti Schlappen Slasher. Starring the one and only V. Budke. As the saucy Spaghetti Schlappen Slasher. Nobody ever questions why they're running away from a 5 foot nothing girl that happens to just cut people in half with dry spaghetti. But they do. What? Why did she kill you? Too much canoodling. Ugh. I rounded down, okay? Sounds good, Val. I'm intrigued. I feel like this is the right way, but I don't know how to get over there. Well, only one thing to try. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Did not work out as well as I wanted it to. Ow. That went pretty well. It's about a man who went on a spree killing and is now forced to relive his crimes over and over from the perspective of his victims. Well, that sounds like a delightful thing to experience for the killer. Poor killer. Sounds intriguing. Just die already. Respect my hair. Is it called Murder Hobo the movie? Oh, really? I wish I didn't jump to my death. You rang. How are they supposed to know I can climb that? Watch out. Look out, radioactive man! Also, V, I know that the nap thing, meant that you're gonna go to sleep soon, so thank you so much for being here for as long as you were. I hope that you have a wonderful night's sleep and pleasant dreams, and I just know that I appreciate you a lot. I hope that you have a wonderful night's sleep and that you enjoy this VOD. Oh, it's a nice creature. I don't want to deal with you, buddy. I just wanna, spikes. That's an ice turtle that shoots out fire. Normal. Stop it. Stop it. It turns to an igloo. That's cute. A vision of crime. I look forward to potentially seeing it. Monkey, monkey. Well, that was a trick. That's what I thought. It's really cool. Yeah, it sounds great. I'll try to set up a rabbit over tomorrow. Well, keep in mind that Rabbit's dead now. Unfortunately. Yeah. They finally pulled the plug on it and it got kind of bought up into something called cast, which doesn't work very well. So its last like day of working was like the 31st or so. I happened to use it the day before it ended. And then the next day when I tried to use it again, it was like, no dice. I'm like, oh. I'm mentally pressing F. Okay, well, I did not press the right button. Why was I pressing F on the keyboard? You did this to me, G. So, the hope is either Cast ups its game and does a lot better with what they're trying to do, which I guess they never really have to because there's really nothing competing with it. Or wait for popcorn to come out, which is supposed to be kind of an alternative. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Caster Angel Thump. I felt the respect. That's good. I'm glad you felt the respect. I'm an elephant. Ow. Or Discord screen share, yeah. And there we go. Those are the main options right now. Dang it, what am I supposed to do? Wow. Okay, well that was not what I was supposed to do. just to be clear. No, I don't need to. Oh boy. What do I do? What do I do? So I'm late. We'll just grab a late dinner. I hope that you have a wonderful... I hope that you had a wonderful dinner. Or you're having a wonderful dinner. Shantae's music is pretty good. Yes, sending you all the best wishes and hopes. Creepy crawly, creepy crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly, creepy creepy crawly, crawly. Boris the spider. Wow. Dang you, turtle. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. That was death. Death awaits you for death surely awaits you. Yeah, that's all you really can do, I suppose. I think I'm at the right place. I just don't know how to progress. Can I just fall down here? Nope. What do I do? What do I do? I can't switch forms up there. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, there is. I guess there's a screen share option on Discord, but I don't know how to use it unless you need Nitro to use it, and I'm not gonna get Nitro. How long has Shantae? You've been at it for a while. I don't know how long it is. I don't think it's super long. Probably somewhere between 6 and 10 hours. But I only play it for about 2 hours at a time. And then sometimes I get totally stuck and flummoxed. I don't know what to do. Ah, so confused. What is up, Terry? Terrible? Being terrible, as usual. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. And I am not thinking of anything. Why'd they let me climb up here with the spider? Let me climb up here with the monkey too. You play the game, that's what you do. That's what I'm doing. Just not very well. And down I go. Oh no, down I go again. My monkey feetsies. Okay. Tell me something I don't know, Tara. That could take a lot of time. Okay, well. That didn't do me much good. He once open-mouthed kissed a horse. Hey, that horse was coming on to me, man. I mean, what? No, I didn't. Why, monkey? Why do you do this to me? I imagine I'll still slide even if I change. I can't change anyway, so it's fine. No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys. Unless I'm supposed to turn on sticky keys, and that'll solve every one of my problems. Ah, I think I should just look up what I'm supposed to do. See if I can't figure something out. It just turned nighttime. Oh no. I don't want to read your privacy policy. Maybe I missed where I was supposed to go. Maybe I went the wrong way entirely. I can't shift animals in midair, unfortunately. I don't think the spider would fall. Yeah, probably not. Sorry you're exhausted, but I hope it's all worthwhile. Cheat code do this. That's where I started. Well, I can do that just by exiting the game. You're not useless. Cupcakes. I think I'm in the wrong area. So that's great. You're doing what you can. Lending your moral support to all those people that were hurt. And the families that were devastated. Just be there. Being there for them means a lot. Of this, I'm certain. I found a piece of it. It was fun hanging out with you. Thanks for the stream, Terrace. Okay, G, thanks for hanging out. Glad you're able to. Always a pleasure, man. And I hope that you have a wonderful night. Know that I appreciate you. Alright, well, let's try going over there with the monkey. Monkey. Was not able to make it. Shantae always seems so proud of herself that she transforms. That's pretty terrific. Ow. Rude. Pillar thing. Oh boy. Alright, well. I gotta find a place called Bandit Town, but I don't know how to get to Bandit Town. That's a pit. The candle. Oh no! I'm like, what candle are you talking about? But you're talking about that candle. That's not good, Riddy. Somebody's firing at me. I do not appreciate the firings. Okay. Bandit Town. How do I get to Bandit Town? This is not helping me. Oh, well that helps. But I don't know where the Eagle Wasteland is. This is a big problem. It's exploring time, I guess. Guess I can climb here? Dance for me, Shantae. Okay, I was wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Really, what you need to do is you need to get some Chinese food, is what you need to do. That's the most important thing here. Got some. That's close. Good. Good. Oh, ow. Everything hurts. No, none of hitting me. Poor man's Hawkeye. Well, let's try to climb again. Alright, well that didn't work out as well as I wanted to, but that's fine. No, I'm dead. It's totally fine. I grew tired of living anyway. Joke's on you, game. Kando! Let's see what this looks like. Ah, crud. Well, we're heading way back. Live tear? I don't want to live. It's way too much pressure. We're going back to the desert, y'all. Back. What a waste of everybody's time. Live, but I don't want to. Way too much effort. You see that 6 slide? I saw that 6 slide. No. None of that. Dang it. Live! Or not. I'll consider it sometime, maybe. If I feel like it. I'm just trying to make it to the save point before I die. Again. I did not make it to the save point. Well, one more life to live. What if I don't make it? Then I'll have to start back at the snowy part. Why would you think we need one of those? Make Terra again 2019. We need more spooky games. Oh, but the last spooky game I played sucked so much. It was like, there's crap, but then there's like, that was amongst the crappiest bunch of crap that ever crapped. Hey Oscar, how's it going? Thanks for shouting out Oscar. He's a wonderful, wonderful streamer. Yep, Observer. He's a wonderful, wonderful streamer. Who was last playing Mario Maker 2. And it was a blast. Watching him play it. We need Oscar streams again is what we really need. Only one way to find out. Monkey, 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 monkey. I can go up here, but it doesn't do anything. How's it going, Oscar? Good to see you, man. Hope work's been treating you well. And school. I swear, I get lost so much. I need hardcore scary game. Well, what's hardcore scary exactly? Let's be honest with. Let's just be totally honest here. Whether it be hardcore scary or like minor non-scary crap, I would react pretty much the same way anyway, which is indifferently. Yeah. Rock me Amadeus. I first read that as hardcore horror games. How many of those are there? I guess every Call of Duty would be one of those. Later this weekend I'm writing my final paper, then I'm free. Yay! So, like, non-stop Oscar streams for 3 weeks? Harry Potter games is scary? I'll say, especially to someone like me who's illiterate. Well, the scariest game of all, Luigi's Mansion. I'd hate to spoil V on it, though. She hasn't played Luigi's Mansion yet, but I think she wants to. Perhaps. Well, guess that means no. Stay away. That's my way through. Why? Why? I don't want to die. Lame. I found this all the PS1 games you were working while I was in class on Thursday. Well, at least you used wise use of time. I was just streaming speedrun of Luigi's Mansion so much, I almost saw the game like the back of my hand. Me too. Whoa, that's new. Back to the forest. I think I've played it twice. What gives you anxiety about Super Mario Sunshine? Is it the King Boo in the casino? Is it the fact that piantas are just sins against humanity? Hey Shannon, how's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. The spookiest game I've had to play ever is Korean Cross's Dead and Breakfast. Obviously. Why I'm not playing that right now is beyond me. Probably too scarred. Thanks for shouting out Shannon. She deserves it. She's a wonderful streamer who was doing scribble knots recently when I saw her. That was a lot of fun. You're in the land of bad internet. Australia? I've not played any of it yet. Huh. And I can't see chat, maybe. Well, you were shouted out 2 times. It scares me so much that I haven't played it yet. They come from a land down under. Da 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 dun 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 under. Flawless. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for shouting out Shannon. She deserves all 3 of those shoutouts. Because you should be following her. She's wonderful. She's fantastic. I just jumped into a pit. Unrelated. I should have saved in that area. I'm gonna go back to saving that area. If I can. Sweet. She is an awesome streamer. I forgot I can backflip kick thing. Word. Town shop. Save card. Hello, Shantae. Would you like me to save a record of your travels? Yeah, sure. Thanks, buddy. Buddy guy. Hey, meet Sack. Welcome to the Zombie Caravan. We'll be gone in the morning. Who knows where we'll turn up next? Better stock up at the shop. Nah. It's true. Make sure your chat is working as well. I mean, whether or not he's met you, he should know that. Because you're like the second most famous frog in media. The first being Kermit, of course. But then it's Shannon. Played some TOS today. It was a nice distraction. Oh, I'm glad it was. I'm sorry that you needed a distraction, but I'm glad you had a nice distraction. And now you're just killing time with terror. You poor soul. I'm gonna settle for 3rd. Why 3rd? No, I forget about him. He's a one-trick pony who is a frog. Stop doing that. It's so annoying. Mission J Frog. He appeared in like one Looney Tune cartoon, and then he was like the spokesfrog for WB Network, which went under and became the CW. So yeah. We're proud to present on the WB another bad show that no one will see. But I'm really going to be busy with my own business, so I won't be able to make anything in streams. She usually streams on Sundays and Mondays? Sundays are the ones I more often get to see. I have wasted so much time this stream getting no progress done. I feel bad about it, but I don't. I had to talk about Christmas presents. It was super important. Super important. I'm sorry that you're in the line of crappy internet. There's no streams this week. But it'll happen. I'm at the mercy of Comcast, so, you know, when they want to function, they'll function. Tuesday, Friday this week. That's not bad. It's still 2 streams, which I don't always guarantee. I'm like, hey, a week where I stream once is pretty pretty great. I don't know why Twitch would let you do it on this stream either. I'm not partnered and I'm not affiliate. So really they shouldn't do that, but you know, whatever. I'll take it. Really shouldn't take those jumps, but I do. Yeah, but you figure that they'd reserve it more so for affiliates. Than they would, you know, somebody who doesn't even decide to do their affiliate program. I earn them no money. I was already said this maybe that's why. I ain't complaining. Yeah. I'm not complaining either. I don't play games or do anything that... Ooh, I fall into pits at all P's. I don't play games that normally require much very high quality. Nor do I use anything that's particularly high quality to stream either, so it's fine. I make them worthwhile just by being me. I've got the 1080p personality. Okay, I knew they reserved it for partners. I figured that they would just give preference, I guess, to affiliates. I'm streaming at 512, it looks like. Well, good for me. I could stream it at higher quality, but I don't see a point. Scarecrows. Here we go. Oh good, just in time for them to be super annoying. I'm crashing hard to sit down. Okay, Val, thanks so much for hanging out for as long as you did. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thanks for the host. And I hope that you have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. Dang it. What am I doing here? Thanks for shouting out Val again. He's a wonderful, fun streamer to watch. Don't know what he's streaming right now, currently. But it's always fun to drop by. and see what he's up to. Thanks for following Val. He's good peeps. Dang it. Oh, oh, why'd I do that? Apparently they do. Apparently they do want that. Can't have this. Can't have this. Oh, I guess I could have just walked under it. Terrific. Whew, made it. Yeah, I just want to go into the town. Dun, dun, dun. Bath house, it'll be great. Trying to steal her dance moves. They can't steal none of this. Oh boy. You know, the best part is, I've been streaming for over an hour, and I've made no progress. That's talent. I went the wrong way. Turns out I was going the right way at the start of the stream. But then I turned it around, and here I am. Skills, yeah. There's skills, alright. You see the way I whip my hair back and forth? But, Arox, you came in here and said I was terrible. That was the first thing you said. Not that I disagreed, but... That's just my nickname for you. I don't think it was that me. That was me. Oh, I see. Terrible's not not always a good thing to say to people. Still looks like terrible to me. Again, not that I disagree. Come back here. We need to die. Come on. Come on. Come on. And we climbing. And I got hit. Even with that mess jump. Hey, Rox, you're always nice. I don't have a problem with it. He is a lovely viewer. You have a new trash emote. That's pretty terrific. I don't want to die. Ah, boy. Here we go again. That's a pretty great emote, really. It bounced against the ground? What? Oh, they're just homing in on me now. That's not fair. Stop that. Rude. I was looking at a stream and fell asleep and it raided over to another stream during a subathon. I'm looking for a new cell phone case and can't find the one. You'll find it, Shannon. I believe. Oh, dang. You're so far ahead of me technologically. And dead. It's the best time to be lurking. It always helps. It's always nice. Yeah. Let's see a risky boots. Let's head out to the desert again. This one, I'm pretty sure I've never been there. Isn't it great when you wind up with emotes from random places and you have no idea where what the stream is like, but you have the emotes anyway? Yeah, I know, you don't need to tell me, it's fine. Those are cute. Thanks for showing them. Dance parlor. Just die, oh, just die. And 5. He tagged a phone case for you? That's nice of you. Of course I die. I mean, of course I get hit during transformation. That's cool. I love it. No. Back. Bad. No. Stop that. You are grounded, Missy. Monkey time. Time to monkey around. Monkey around. Not long for the night. Have a great night. Okay, Arox. Have a good night. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Hope your tomorrow is wonderful. And thanks again for your support. You are the luckiest people in the world. You get to watch me be bad at this game. Three, 4, 5. And dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead. Oh yeah. There we go. Whip my hair back and forth. We're just trying to make it through the desert. This is not going as well as I hoped it would. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. Crud. Yeah, I get you. Just kill me already. Come on, do it. I'm close to almost making progress. So that's exciting. Maybe. I wasted so much time in this stream doing nothing. Running back and forth in areas I've already been to, making no progress. I mean, I got this for sure, but I feel kind of bad because I've provided nothing. Progress-wise. But, I mean, that'll happen sometimes. Especially when I have no idea where I'm going. Hopefully my charming personality kept people entertained. Why would you walk now? You're a jerk. I don't want it. I don't want any Scorpina. Aha. So charming, much entertained. Thank goodness. Because if I don't get that, if I can't provide that, I failed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dead. Town? Town? Town. Sick backflip too. The bathhouse. Such charming, much entertained. Pizza, pizza. Thank goodness. Because if I didn't charm, if I didn't entertain, then I apologize. That's bad of me. They shouldn't give me 2 ways to go up that pointy peak and make one of them entirely wrong. That's mean. Ow. I was hoping to accidentally get in those. Spell effect. Those are awesome. Elephant. Aw, I like that long dog. What answer? Oh, long fox. It wasn't a dog, it was a fox. It would look more like a blanket burrito if they had a lioness in there. Up all night, smacking black tar with my hair. Typical Saturday night. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Line filling is scary. But I adore the line filling. It's my fave. So dumb, so dumb. Oh boy. The burrito that bites back. It's so delightful though. Worth. I didn't mean to become a monkey. I meant to become an elephant. And now I accidentally activated sticky keys again. There we go. What's down here? I don't think I can go down there. I think that's death. I think that's sad. The long fox reminds me of a joke from a very future episode of One Piece. Where we got to, ready. The crew winds up on a place called Long Ring Island, I believe it is. And the whole thing about that is the whole special thing about that island is the fact that everything is extraordinarily long on that island, and they wind up meeting somebody that lived there. And okay, Shannon, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a wonderful tomorrow. Thanks so much for your support tonight. I hope that you have a great day. And just know that you're awesome. You're welcome for the company. Thank you for your company. Anyway, so they go to Long Ring Island, and they meet a guy there, and he's telling him about the thank you for shouting out Shannon one more time. She deserves all the shout outs for being such a lovely person. And they meet someone there, and he explains that I don't think I can pass this without getting hit. But I can't hit him. There we go. And I think we're shouting her out again. She deserves it. She's wonderbar. And again, she's pretty great. She deserves all the shoutouts. And he's pointed out what all the creatures are called on the island. And that was stupid. And he's like, what's that creature over there? And the guy just says, and it's clearly a dog, and the guy just says, that's a dog! And it always amused me because it was so dumb. No! Oh no! The eagle has landed. Those are spikes. Spikes hurt. I hate them. Oh. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Monkey, feetsies. That's right. I think I can climb up here. Yes. Good job, Spider. Spider, he is our hero. Spider, get rid of Spider. Stop on Spider. We love you, Spider. Haha. Never saw it coming. It's gonna take a while. Nah. Nah, dog. We don't need none of your negative attitude, birdie boy. He spent all night just killing an eagle in armor. Classic terror. Will this take me to the next area? I think this is where I want to go. If I can go in there. Ah. Have you heard the tale about the flying pyramid? That's where the legendary spy scope is hidden. I'd go there myself for a look-see, but these arms don't flap fast enough. I'm sorry, buddy. Haha! And we journey forward. Over the town shop, I'll check that out right after I get to the save point. Ha 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 ha! Save my game, old man. I should probably get that. Oh well. So what goes on about you, Briddy? Advanced genies? That's me! You don't look very advanced. Ouch. Ouch. The rusty gullet. Sounds pleasant. Ginny, are you Bandit Town's guardian? Absolutely. I do my job using powerful mind-reading magic. For instance, you've come here looking for the Twinkle Stone, right? Oh wow, you're right. Well, you're in luck, sweetie. I can get you into the Twinkle Palace with no problem at all. Just meet me there in a little bit, will you? What luck? I'll be there, thanks. Also, you should try cutting your hair short sometime. It would look awfully cute in a bob. I'll think about it. Bye now. What a friendly fella. Who is a lady. Let's check out this shop. It'll be great. I got an idea for you. Vials, float, candy, mince, creed, flash, F-ball. Nothing here that I want. I'll take those twin Psy on the wall though, that'd be cool. Who am I kidding? Alright. Wait. Taking it to the streets. And so begins another long, pointless battle with an eagle that has a sword. How was your Saturday, Riddy? Was it good? I hope it was good. I appreciate you hanging out with me while I'm boring. Dang it. Ah, double deck. Triple deck. It's been alright, that's good. It's hiring. Where am I supposed to go? Not there, apparently. Down, 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 down. Can I just climb up here with a spider? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spider power. Radioactive Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Boop. Nailed it. Of course. Oh, this one really bad. Spider Tear does whatever a Spider Tear does. Can he fly through the air? No, he can't. He's a terror. Come on, Spider. Hey, Carly, how's it going? Good to see ya. I'm gonna try to jump over him. Success. Oh boy. I think I'm at Mt Pointy again. Okay, well there's spikes up there. I bashed my head into them. It looked like fun. Oh, oh, oh. Thanks for being here, Carly. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good evening. No wolf. Sharp. Looking sharp. I kept thinking of like sharp puns because Mt Pointy when I was figuring out a title. I never figured one out, so that's what we wound up with. Note to self, don't go that way. Oh. Alright. How's your Saturday been, Carly? Hello, what did you say your name was? My name? Who cares? Now sit still while I do my thing. That is some impressive gyrations of the buttocks. Thanks. That was a piece of cake. I better get in and out of there before I freeze to death. You wouldn't want that. Teehee. Alright, we're going in. At long last, we made it. Oh my goodness. I wish I was a smarter player. I would have figured that out a lot quicker. It's been alright, you guess? Well, that's good. Mine's been okay. Tiring. But that's okay. Always glad to see you here. What can I do with this? Can I push it? No, I can't push it. Can I pull it? Can I pop it? Wow. First room, I'm already stuck. Maybe I have to elephant it. Not the enemy I want to face. There we go. Oh, I like these guys. They go down in one hit. That's the best. Money. I do not have a key. Spider. We love you, Spider. Okay, well, I was wrong about the spider. Monkey it is. Gotta show off them feetsies. Yeah. I don't know how I forget so much about. I don't know what you are, but I want you dead. There's a throwback. Yeah, I don't need it yet. I'm Elephant, the elephant. Can't go in there, so we go forward. The elephant's cute. See what's going on over here. I found a key. Expert puzzle solving. Totally did that on purpose. No questions. Totally did that on purpose. No question about it. Can I climb up here? No, I cannot. Alright, well. I know where at least one locked thing goes. Spider. Kind of remember. But not really, because I forget for what we talking about. It's fine. Remembrance, hard work. Wee. Oh boy. Interesting room. Metroid. With the old screw attack. It's the best. Alright, well that was worthless. Just almost got me more damage. Oh. That'll work. Just as I planned. Just as I planned. Probably gonna have to come back here, but you know. Rude. Rude. It's fine. I mean, this game kind of has a bit of inspiration from Metroid, I guess you can say. I collect certain things and I'm able to go forward a little bit more and... Oh, well I'm glad I did that. I collect them, just spinning and flying. She does have the screw attack maneuver. Flawless. Okay, well I didn't know there were enemies in there. Noted. I win again, Boulder. You win this round, Boulder. Sweet, one up. Turn to a monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. My gym partner is a monkey. It's time for the elephant. Flawless elephanting. I should hit those guys more often. Got him! I found the key. We solved the problem. Everything is awesome. 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 Hooray. Can I just crawl through here? No, I cannot. Back to the monkey. And now we're going back. Good thing I wound up going back unintentionally. This way I found the key. And it might be the best way to get through things. Can I go up here? Nope, I cannot go there. Just the spinning incline. I get it. Cowabunga! Ow. That's cheap. Okay. We'll just crawl in here. It's fine. Perfect timing. Let's see what's up here. Oh, another key. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. There we go. Just like I planned. Never had a doubt. Puzzle master. Nailed it. First try. Really knows how I do. Let's see what's over here. Pain. Pain is over here. All I feel is pain. Oh. 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 Elephant, I need your help. Lend me your ears. Lend me your tusk. Kind of hoping for a heart. That would have been a lot more helpful. Okay, I've already been here. Why? I just want to live. I'll do it last time with no problem. But now I'm having troubles. Nope. And now I'm dead. And now I'm back at the beginning of the whole dungeon. That's terrific. Yes, Risky Boots, I get ya. Oh no, I'm way farther back than that. Oh, that's so much worse. Okay. Wow, I'm so much further back. Guess I never got a game over in a dungeon before. Glad I did it on the 4th dungeon. Clearly I meant to do it that way. Definitely. I just wanted to waste people's time more. Oh well. So, sorry about that, really. Hopefully this hasn't been too dull an experience. There we go. Let me cancel. Dang it. There we go. Just gotta jump over. It's fine. I should have stayed a monkey. How many times have I said that to myself? Should have stayed a monkey. Oh, okay, I guess they ballet jump into my doom. and they turn to wolves, because that's how things work. That's what I always say, right? It's a good thing to say, I feel. Here we go again. Made it. We're climbing the stars, boys. Oh no, I don't want to be a monkey. Okay. How do we get home? First start to the right, then straight on till home. Hoo-ah! I like fighting those guys because they go down so easily. Some guys like a challenge. Not me. Boom. That's right. Typing. The finest in the land. If you want quality typing, look no further than Anxiety Brain. She uses all the letters, and then some. See, that was so much easier that time, but then I blew it. Oh yeah. Oh, I see another key. That's terrific. Oh. That's death. That's fun. I did not know that. That's really awful. That's really lame. And that's death too. Wow. Oh, there's another key down there. That's terrific. They do not want me to complete this level. It's not the game's fault. It's just my lousy play. It's just my lousy playing. I wanted to complete the dungeon, but maybe I'm just not meant to tonight. Holy crap! Oh, give me more money. That's exactly what I need. That's what I like to see. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Dang it. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know where to go. That's the big problem. Let's try up here. What you got for me, game? Oh, there's a key. I found a key. So we'll just re-enter, and then maybe we'll have something really worthwhile. Wouldn't that be a bit of terrific? Metroid around. I will. I should play Super Metroid on stream. That's what I should do. Then I'll have people come in and tell me how I'm playing it wrong from the speedrunners. It'll be great. I love it. I love when that happens. The best of times. But Tara, what? Like to see me play Undertale? Genocide run, of course, right? Ow. Crud. Well, I've played it the regular way before, the pacifist way. This looks like the place. There's the Twinkle Stone, but no sign of Risky Boots. Did she give up after losing the first 3 stones today? Hello, Dragon. Uh-oh. No time for questions now. Okay, well that was bad. Oh, nothing to be sorry about. I didn't do it on stream, I just did it off stream. V recently played it on stream. I'm not hitting it, that's the problem. Am I... That did not do any damage to it. Crud, what do I do? Do I monkey around? You're just thinking about the graphics of this and you just remind me. That's legit. I don't think I'm doing any damage to it. What do I do? What do I do? I cannot hop where the heads are, unfortunately. I don't know what those heads are for. TBH. My hair whip doesn't seem to do anything to it either. Ambience. Okay, what can I do? I can dance. This'll show him. I'll be right back. I gotta take my phone off the charger. So please forgive me for just a moment. Alright, I'm back. He's really dragging this fight out, this baddie? Yeah, he is. Plan B, a battle of wits, but he appears to be unarmed. He and I both, so it'll be even matched. I don't think I have anything that can beat him, to be honest with you. Run away! Oh. Of course, I also have to keep in mind that I never grabbed the transformation in this level. So I think I'm going to try to find that. Maybe I need that to beat him. I'm so sad right now. It won't let me exit the area. Which means I have to die multiple times. Head back to the area. Find the area that I missed. I can try monkeying up. I'll monkey up and jump on him. That did not work. Unless I did it wrong. I didn't do it wrong. I think I blew it. But how was I supposed to know which was the boss way? Why did they make it so I can come here before I got the transformation? There's really nothing up there, wow. Yep. So I have to kill myself. Multiple times. Ah, this is... I've wasted so much time today. Well... Hopefully it doesn't take me forever to... Yeah, Risky, I saw you won because I'm an idiot. The elephant can charge, but... It was always too high for me to hit with a charge. I'm so sad. Blue, blue, blue. It's okay. I just gotta get good. That'll never happen. Don't worry. Sorry for my little exit for a couple of seconds. Like I said, I had to get my phone on my charger, then I decided to use the bathroom. So, Carla, did you get up to anything fun today? I ranked up a league. That was nice. I've been working on that. Oh, nice. Very nice. I admittedly don't know much about League. But I never doubted you, Carly. I never doubted you. Makes helps forget for a while I can't get a job. I'm glad it helps you forget and it distracts you. It's important to have those distractions when things aren't going as well as we hope them to. Ugh. Don't ask me, I'm running around as a monkey. I have no idea how adults deal with things. Now I'm a fighter. Fighter. Really likes the feed on the monkey. But that's good too. Alright. Where did I go? The feetsies, yeah. I'm no expert, but I think you're entirely right, Carly. That is how people deal with lives. So I think you're doing well. I hear tell, you're doing well. Good things come your way. I wish you health and happiness. Do waka-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. See, it seems like it's messing up again. Okay, there we go. Ooh, health. You were supposed to die. You was a contender. I did not have a key. That's not good. Bum 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 bum. Oops. Okay. Nailed it. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Yay! This is not going as well as I hoped it would. Okay. That's fine. That's fine too. Oh. I also don't get why sometimes this is kind of messed up. Can I jump up here? No. No, I cannot. Ah. That works fine. That makes sense. Pretty sure I've been here. But, gotta check every corner. If you cut every corner, it is really not so bad. Everybody does it, even mom and dad. Is there anything like? Yeah. Wow, I already solved that one. Crud! Can I go over here? This is probably just for a squid. Ah, that explains why nothing was popping out of that one. Apes are popping. And we'll go backwards through the tunnel. This game has crabs, watch out. Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I know how to deal with them. By jumping right over their pincers. Okay, I'm officially at a loss as to where I'm supposed to go for the next key. I should be able to figure this out. I should. Been over here. Been over here. Well, let's try elsewhere, I suppose. Ow. That really hurt. It's one of my go-tos for some reason. That brings me back up to the top here. Which I don't need to do. Wowie. And now I'm dead. My thingy hurts. Okay. I did not mean to turn into an elephant. And yet, I just kept aiming and that's exactly what happened. Dang it, now I got sticky keys. Natural occurrence. It's fine. Found another warp squid. That's terrific. Is there something there if you don't drop down and open the locked door? I'm uncertain. I think there are spikes on this wall. There sure are. So, you're asking if in like the long vertical hallway, I don't know why I did the vertical thing there, if I just drop down there, or if there's something along there somewhere, in the long vertical hallway. That's interesting. How the people have gone up super high in this room. Right on there. Why? Why don't you die? Yeah, thanks for the heart. 1, a 2, 3. Like, there's a room where there are 2 slots to drop down. One slot leads to the locked door. Is there something above the door? Straight across. Well, I got a key from there earlier, on the right side. Like, the left slot, both of them eventually lead down to the bottom, where the locked door is. One of those returns me to the room with all the spin jump things. The other didn't have any, the left side didn't have anything down it. Hope I didn't accidentally sequence break and make it so it's impossible for me to get through. That would be sad. I hate the sliding dudes. Like, was I supposed to actually go down first and then get the power up and then exit? Because if so, that's very disappointing. But it would be fitting for this playthrough. Especially with how much time I wasted in this particular section of the game. That. Well, based on a quick search, I just went to the wrong room first. And the game just made an accident in design. So I can't actually get the last key unless I have dance. This is very sad. And very unfortunate. I mean, I guess the kind of fortunate thing is the fact that I did so very little in this entire stream that it's not like I'm losing 3 hours, near 3 hours of progress. I'm losing like 20 minutes of progress. So I gotta load it up and get back here. I'm very sad. I think the only thing I did is I grabbed one firefly. I'm not going to collect them all anyway, so... Old games are great. Bow. Love my life. It doesn't bother me that much, to be honest with you. I messed up. I whistled when I should have skizzled. That's all it comes down to. Best stream ever. Oh, thanks. I believe in me too. I just messed up. And of course, I would whistle when I should skizzle. That's just my nature. No question. I can definitely do the thing. I just did it wrong the first time. If I was smarter, I would have loaded from the save file as opposed to reloading my game, so I messed up in that way too. Of course, actually I think that wouldn't have worked, because I think I saved after I did the entire dungeon. Or did I? I don't know. I probably could have done this better. No worries, cupcakes. Oh my god. Ah, this keeps happening to me. Wow, I was nowhere near that. Let me just chalk this, this accident, this poor gameplay up to me owing everybody in chat a lovely bouquet of oopsie daisies. My bad, y'all. My bad. Oh my, did it again. That went well. Hey, I was a monkey. Turn me back to a monkey. Sorry, your belly's starting to get in the way. It'll happen. Flawless tear, absolutely. That's pretty much what this run-through has been. I could literally cut out the first 2 hours and 20 minutes of this stream and be totally fine. 2.5 hours really of this stream, and I'd be just as far. What? No, dang it. It clicked out for me. I really appreciate that, game. What a jerk. Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night, guys. Good luck, Tara. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm gonna die again. It's fine. There I go. Have a good night, Carly. I appreciate you coming by. I hope that you had a good night. I hope that you have a good night and you sleep well and tomorrow is wonderful for you. Why does that hurt me? He's not even unscrewed yet. Just take my hair. It's fine. I don't need it. Oh, dang it. I didn't want to be an elephant. I'm an elephant. The best part is I can't avoid getting hit by this guy. Oh, I just lied to everybody. I didn't expect I'd be able to. But no, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. I should have just played Dead and Breakfast is what I should have done. I don't know, where did the time go? Give me help. They're not giving me help. Oh, Eagle Line, that's right. It's all about planting? Ah. Who would say such a thing? Someone who knew the game very well, obviously. There's spikes there. I don't know why I stepped in them. I knew they were there, but I'm like, you know, I think a nice spike foot rub will do me wonders. Oh dear me. Gotta go visit my buddy in that land. The bandit camp. absolute best. Oh, no doubt. Can you imagine a stream that goes 3 hours and there's only like 20 to 30 minutes of progress? Gosh, I couldn't imagine doing that to anybody. And here I am doing it. I can't imagine anybody ever doing something like that to their viewers. Yes. Ready? You can play Dead and Breakfast tonight after this. Bold move. Yes, we talked. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, no doubt, no question, lady. You don't say. That's great. Ah, wonderful. That's great catching up with you. You're the best. No question. Great. Awesome. Yeah. The best. Remember the Caveman Geico TV show? That was a thing that lasted 3 episodes. I could have just turned to the right or the left. Dun, 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 dun. Plus, really, it's nighttime. Plants don't grow as well without sunlight. Come on. I don't know about that. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, well, I blew that. I should have learned by now. Man. Here we go again. Little monkey feet. Little monkey feet. Suppose it's too long. It's longer than 15 minutes. Yeah, have you seen how long it takes me to get through 15 minutes of progress in this game? I've been live for 3 hours. I don't have to cook in a bed and breakfast game. That'd be just terrible and false advertising. I would demand the money back that someone paid to buy that game for me. Yay! I made it. The sickest of dance moves. Maybe I should save here. I think I will. There we go. Now I saved it. So if I somehow mess up again, I have a way. Ah, oh, man. Yay! Hearts aplenty. Apes a poppin'. Yeah, sorry, I'm playing. Oh. Thank goodness. Ah, that's a bunch of nonsense. Come on. I hate you, little thing that slid. Little worst around. Down, 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 down. Wrong form. I was watching a video earlier today for an old song by Bewitched called C'est La Vie. It was very pop, it was very cheesy, it was very 90s. And I was looking at the comments, and the top comment on the video was just, my wife came in when I was watching this, and I quickly flipped the porn because it was easier to explain than me watching this video. I mean, I'd say it is a fun fact. I'm well aware that it's in Smart House. Smart House being one of the few Disney original channel movies that I've watched. Isn't he like woken up with it at some point? I mean, I want to see it too, really. Wanna watch it together after it comes out, and hopefully we have some sort of suitable rabbit replacement. The daughter. Okay, the daughter had it playing on the walls. Okay. Man, and then also for the Pokemon first movie soundtrack, Bewitched had a song on there that sounded pretty much like the exact same song, and it was called Get Happy. Which I also listened to. And then, I kept thinking of that song, and my first reaction was, get happy, where have I heard that before? And then I'm like, oh, right. There was an advertisement for an Animu at the start of a DVD I had, or I think my friend brought over something, and it had Animu, it was an Animu that he wanted us to see, and he also grabbed the videos for the, like, previews for other, other shows, and I'm trying to remember the name of the show itself. Are you gonna huff and puff and huff and puff and blow me away? Say love, say love. Say you will, say you won't, say you do what I don't. But yeah, my friend brought over an anime that he wants to see, and he also did the preview stuff, and one of the previews, which I just gotta look up, I guess. I gotta look up the name of the show. It's bothering me. Oh no, I don't know how to look it up. Oh well, whatever. So, anyway, in the preview, it starts with a character, I think it's supposed to be like a little talking bat, and his name is, no, it was a girl who was talking. Anyway, somebody says, time to get happy, and I do a whole little song, and the little talking bat creature decides to pop in with a, check this out, and he starts to inflate himself, and then he pops, and that's all I remember about the anime. That and time to get happy. I think I have 2 keys now. What a pointless story. I'm sorry I wasted your time with it. Klondike Crunch Bar. Please enjoy it immensely. We're going this way. I don't care. Can I just... Okay, maybe we can't do that. Who needs cookies, Candle? Candle, you just got pounded. You just got blown away. Hope it's crunchy. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Man, it's been a while since I had a Klondike bar. Say you will, say you won't, say you'll do what I don't. Say you will, say you see, say you love me. Oh, I wish I'd found this my first playthrough. Down B. Yeah, read the dance moves on your subscreen. Practice hard and never forget them. That's for the spider. I blew it already. I'm a harpy. Okay, that's cool. Harpy days. These days are ours. These harpy days are yours and my harpy days. Hey. Hey. Sit on it, Potsy. I would land right on him. That would be my luck. It's jukebox. Classy. Not yet. Can't catch me, I'm the harpy bread man. Ooh, does this mean I can now just as easily? Yeah, it does. Heck yeah. Harpiness is in your grasp. It's the pursuit of harpiness. I love the harpy. It makes traversing things so much easier. No, no bowling balls. I wanna fly high. I'm a harpy. backwards flying. That probably wasn't that probably wasn't what they wanted me to do. Harpies remind you of Yu-Gi-Oh? Like the harpy ladies that my Valentine used. They make me think of Zen, but not many people know what I'm talking about. Sadly, it's true. Unless you want to explain it. Cause I'm all ears, Miss Riddy. I'm all ears. I don't want to be a pie. We're almost at the end, girls and boys. If there are any boys still hanging out here. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I just want to get hurt 2 times for no reason. 3 times for no reason. But the fantasy book series practically made out of puns. That sounds awesome. No spoilers, but we're gonna get a read stream again soon. So I hope people are looking forward to that. I could just fly up here, it'd probably make it a lot quicker. That's what I'm gonna do. This game just tried to break me, and I just wouldn't let I turn into a spider. I don't know if they're missed or not. Is reading coming for dead and breakfast? I want to finish at least one game before I start another new game. So I guess that depends on if I finish another game. I thought book came out this close second one. Yep, book, but pretty much the same thing. Hey, I found a warp square. I bet it misses its mammy. Not my problem. Alright. We made it. Or a boogie. Got a boogie. Man, I've accomplished so little. Happy. Okay, I guess I can just land on him. That was an accident. No, get down. Well, Heartbeat, well done. Stares down my own brain. This boss is not hard at all. I just screwed up my game. Heartbeat doesn't even sound like it. I'll be brain. I thought you were going for hooray. Which is just as bad. Oh, my bad, little one. He was gonna run at me, and I just whipped it with my hair in his face. Hi again. I found Twinkle. Huh? Well, you look like you did nothing to stop that, Shantae. Ha! That ought to shut you up. Thanks for being a perfect little stooge. Now that you've collected all 4 stones for me, my Tinker Bats can complete their steam-powered project. Stop by for the grand unveiling. It's sure to be a smash from coast to coast. Ho 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 ho! Free! But now what will I do? Risky has all 4 stones. There must be some way to find her hideout and end this insanity once and for all. Mimic will know what to do. I better head back to Scuttletown. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Whew. Spikes. Spikes. Oh boy. And we'll go there, and that's... We're going to Bandit Town. Again. Yum, beef and tofu. Tofu beef. Beef tofu. Bofu. Tofu. Teeth. Go to the bathhouse. Should I ask who only has tofu emotes? I don't know. You could. Town shop, don't need that. Corpse Squid hut, don't care. Save room. Not like tofu. Yes, please. Okay. Down, 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 down. Hey Tai Tai, how's it going? Thanks for shouting out Cupcake. She appreciates it. She deserves it. She's a wonderful lady who does wonderful streams with The Sims and Town of Salem and Mysterium. Just fun times all around. And thanks for shouting out Tai Tai. Tai Tai, you've unfortunately caught me right as I'm ending. Because I've had quite the stream. You're worth it to us, Tai Tai. You're worth it to us. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here because I barely made any progress, but Did you see all my dog? I did not see that. I will not be streaming Dead and Breakfast. It's super long, so I can't do it right now. Well, I was got homework or other stuff. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I actually am going a lot longer than I meant to, just because I felt bad because I spent the first like 2 hours just trying to find out where I'm supposed to go. And then the next hour, the next like 45 minutes I spent trying to figure out where I was supposed to go, what I was supposed to do in a dungeon, and then it turned out that the game made it so that you can screw it up and you have to start over from the beginning. Terrible solution, 12-hour stream. I don't think I can do that. So I had to restart that dungeon that I got to, my only progress in the entire stream, and I had to reset it because I screwed up the order I was supposed to do it in. And then I redid that, and then I finally beat that. Whew. Goodness. Well, off the grind Dauntless. Okay, have a fun time with Dauntless. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Alright, well, thanks to everybody that came out to the stream. I'm sorry for the lack of progress and the only progress I got being so minimal. We're closing in at the end of this game, I think. So, hooray for that. I hope everybody had a good time. I appreciate those that stuck with me. I understand those that didn't, and I understand those that fell asleep. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and I hope everybody has a splendid Sunday. Y'all are amazing, and you make this all... Well, we don't come here for progress. Well, that's good. Because you're not getting any. I hope everybody has a good night. And I'll catch you again real soon. You're a great human. You're all great humans. Hope I see everybody again real soon. Until next time, take care of yourself. And I'll see you soon. Bye.